Awu, welcome back. Uh, did I read it? Uh, well, the rest of the morning passes uneventfully. I clean the tables, serve the guests, and help Barry. A day like every day. However, I know that today is not just any other. We have an important event planned for tonight, and I have to take care of that. It's almost the time for the maintenance check on the turret. I'm going to finish just a few things around and have my lunch break. Then, out to do the work in a completely different part of shelter. After such an eventful morning, I welcome a break from the tavern. I'm going to have a nice walk and I'll see how the dogs prepare for skies ablaze. Next stop, turret, phew, turret control tower. I should probably have finished the episode here, but oh, we are doing this. So we wouldn't be seeing this scene if we didn't complete something in early morning. You'll see. This is one of the unlockable scenes. My husky friend walks over to me and tugs at my sleeve as I pass by him. He seems to be worked up about something. What's up, Rune? Do you need anything? It's almost your lunch break time, right, Luke? How about we spend it together? Just today. Please, Luke. Come on. Could I spend my lunch with Rune? Okay, let's do it. Oh, oh boy. Oh, that's sweet of you. Sure, why not? I would love to. Awesome! Come see me at the training grounds then. I'll be waiting. I want to show you something. As he says that, he starts running off, wagging and smiling wide. Wait, what? Not here? But Rune, it's cold out there. I'm not good with... But he's already gone. Ooh, jeez. What is he up to again? A lunch on the training grounds in the cold? Really? I like Rune, but he's sometimes hard to understand. He's a dependable and loyal friend, but he tends to act a bit thoughtless and stubborn. Then again, I know for a fact that he isn't a stupid dog. He's clever when he counts the most. When it counts the most. It's more so that he's just a free spirit, but he wasn't always like that. When he first came to shelter, he was all dedicated to following orders and adhering to strict discipline as a cog in the cold machine of war, regardless of where his big heart lied. Compared to how he used to be back then, I definitely prefer his current daft self. He has to be up to something again. I can bet on that. I sigh and start collecting the last empty plates of the table. I'm going to give them a wash and then have my lunch break with Rune. We get to see shelter from outside, and you will also get to see this additional feature. We will need it. The training grounds are located outside on top of shelter. There is a lot of very wide open space with a cover of snow from one side and a clear view of the frozen lands from the other. Rune is the single most capable fighter and the acting leader of the dogs in shelter. He uses this space to share his combat knowledge with anyone thinking of venturing into the monster infested Frostlands. This is the perfect place for that, because the dogs have a lot of room to play around, and the particularly cold winds temper them for the natural hazards of the trips to come. Plus, it's so high up that no monsters can reach there, and you have that beautiful, picturesque, oh, fuck, pitch, picture, picturesque view over the endless lands of snow. Such a nice place. Rune regularly pesters me to join him in his classes, but I'm always forced to refuse. With the tavern and shelter's maintenance to take care of daily, I simply don't have the time. I don't want to neglect the tavern, and I absolutely cannot neglect shelter. But also, I'm very aware that I couldn't possibly keep up with the dogs in any physical activities. They are born stronger and with fur that adds natural protection from the cold. I feel like I would always be inferior to them no matter how long I train. Ron's been trying to convince me that that's not true, and he always sounds so sincere when he argues about that. But I know that his trust is misplaced. I'm aware of my strengths, and sword fighting is definitely not one of them. Not in a place filled with people born with such advantages in that regard. Speaking of the husky, where could he be? I walk around the training grounds in my thick coat, holding my lunch in a thermal box and searching for Rune. However, he is nowhere to be found, nor is there anyone else present to ask about him. Rune's training takes place first thing at dawn and in the later parts of the afternoon. Should I call for him? Or should I leave and eat my lunch back inside where it's warm? By the way, I should order my lunch while I'm at it. Where is my. Just a second. I will probably cut it, but it takes like 40 minutes for the lunch to arrive. In the meantime, it's actually not super cold right now, and the wind is just a gentle breeze. But still. Look! Look! Over here! Oh! That's Ron's voice. But I can't tell where it's coming from. Ron? Where are you? I can't see you. I can't see you either, but I can smell you very clearly, even out here in the open. You smell so strong, it's impressive. Fun. I take a sniff at my armpits, but I can't smell anything at all. Anything at all. What the heck? Just, just come here then. I have my lunch. Nah, you come to me. I already got comfy. I marked the spot. Marked? Run. I can't smell your markings. My nose doesn't work that way, remember? Oh, yeah, right. Just follow my awu then. And indeed, he proceeds to awu. And I just confirmed my lunch order. Comfy, huh? I hope he found some nice secluded place to eat lunch at. With the air still and the sun shining so brightly, this may actually be a very nice way to have a meal out in the open, despite the chill. I never really got to do something like that. I hold my thermal lunchbox and follow the husky's call. It looks like he really found a nice spot. I can hear his howling growing clearer as I approach a big pile of snow by a few metal beams at the edge of the metal platform. And just like he said, there's a small yellow mark in the snow nearby. I chuckle and clutch the box in my hands. I walk around the snow pile, and I finally find the big dumb idiot. Rune! Oh! I'm pretty sure that I dropped my lunchbox, but I don't even care to look at it. My eyes are glued to the magnificent and very naked creature in front of me. What the fork, Rune? This is the this is the good place censoring. I just love that show, and I loved that censoring they had. You have to watch that show if you haven't yet. It's really funny. This is my favorite sunbathing spot. Do you like it? I'm speechless. Every time I think that Rune can't surprise me anymore, he always finds a way. What am I even supposed to do now? What do you think of the view? Do you mean the Frostlands or your dog? Because I can't take my eyes off one of those. Come on, Luke. This is not the first time we've seen each other's junk. Yeah, but you know. And I censored the sprites as well. It's a fact that the canines are relatively lenient about nudity. However, it's still not something one would do out of the blue to just anyone. Like Barry, like Barry is an even closer friend to me than Rune, but Barry would never do something like this. Wait, each other's junk? Do you want me to get naked with you? Only if you want to. Rune, I'm not taking my gloves off here. My hypercubes would literally freeze and drop off in this cold. I thought we were supposed to eat lunch. Where's your food? Oh, I'm not hungry yet. I'm going to eat later. I invited you because I wanted you to take a look at something. Your beautiful muscular body? Kind of. Remember how once in the past you investigated my clan jewels and how brightly they glowed with mana? I vaguely remember that. Yeah, it happened last morning. No way! Do you really want me to look at your... I couldn't get a fitting rhyme for not. So we're going with plot. To be completely honest with you, the knot is the plot in Shelter. So, do you want me to take a look at your plot in Manavision now? I was joking! But look! I think you might be onto something. I want to take it one step further. Run. Listen to me again and finally get it into your cute but thick head. When I look at you in Manavision, you glow all over, like a heckin' campfire. Mana is stored across your whole body. But it's super duper red bright down there, right? Yeah. Like in your head and chest. Listen, look. If mana is indeed stored in the hypercubes, then it's our duty to explore that matter thoroughly. This may be a big step forward towards comprehending the very nature of life. You once said that you can't see your own mana, right? I mean, yeah. I guess it's kinda like how your own smell feels so familiar to you that you don't even notice it. Then, when you look at your own adorable belly covered in fresh skunk, you can't really see any of the mana infused in it. Truth be told, I did use my racial ability in that kind of situation once or twice to spice things up, yeah. And that's true. It didn't look bright to me in my eyes, and That must be because it was my own. So, what Rune is trying to suggest to me is an opportunity to little blip. Okay, yeah. Now I'm kinda curious how bright it would look. He knows. In many clans around the world, it's a common belief that one's power can be passed to another person by consumption of or injection of bodily fluids. Oh, the cute smile. Some especially savage tribes use blood. However, ritual mating is much more common for that purpose in the other clans, like in Fate Route in Fate Stay Night. It's still etched very clearly in my memory how bright Rune's blood looks like, but how would his whipped cream compare to that? Would it be just as bright? Brighter, maybe? Well, one thing that clearly brightens up is Rune's expression when he sees the curiosity growing in me. That slight devil. He knows he got me. However, should I really be spending my time and energy on something like that? I need both of those in preparations for tonight's Skies Ablaze. Uh, okay. I have roughly 20 minutes to before my lunch comes here, and the agree option is really thick in content, and the refusion option is quite interesting as well. Let's go with that, and then I'll have my lunch and we'll do the agree. Run. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I admit I'm a bit curious myself, but I don't think we should do that. Oh, come on, look. We're already here and I'm all prepared. It won't take long, I promise. Should I? No. Rune, I can't. We have Skies Blaze tonight. I can't tire myself out doing this. If I'm not at my best and I can't make sure that everything works properly, I could possibly blow the whole shelter up. There's no way you would. You have done that so many times already. I can bet my sword that everything is going to be fine today as well. Please, look. I really want you to watch me moisturize. For science. For science? Uh, I'm leaving. I turn around and start walking away. This is ridiculous, even for Rune. What? Look? No! Wait! Don't go! I glance back and see Rune trying to stand up in a hurry, but his foot slips on the snow over the smooth metal surface and his butt meets the floor again. Is he still planning to let it go? Is he? No. No way he's going to have it his way this time. He's stubborn like a devil, but I can be pretty persistent too. I take a quick deep breath and start sprinting away from him. As fast as I can. I'm going to escape before he can even put his clothes back on. The entrance to shelter isn't that far. I can probably run at my top speed all the way there. If I can get there in time and lock the door behind me, then gotcha! Eplep. I have only enough time to glance back and see naked Rune jumping at me with his arms spread wide. He is so fast. Is there really no way for a human to outrun a husky after all? He bounces at me with such an impact that we both fall and slide over the smooth metal surface for a good 50 meters. I get dizzy and disoriented for a moment. When I come to myself, I lie sprawled on my back over the cold floor and Rune is on top of me. He wags his tail. This stupid Run! You shouldn't have run, look. People of my clan are born with a stronger edge to chase. Yeah, huskies are. Huskies are amazing. Uh huh. I see. I see. Get the heck off me! I will! But will you come back with me? I, I really want you to take a look at that. I won't be able to rest otherwise. Please, look, my friend. What should I do what he says? Nope. No, Rune. No, no. No. Please. No. Please. No. Please. Well, so it leaves only two options. Let's save here. I'm sorry. I twist my whole body and put all of my strength into a single precise kick at his groin. I can feel with my hard chin how big and full his two clan jewels are. Rune lets go of me and flops on the side in a fetal position. I stand back up and I feel too guilty to look at Rune's face. I almost feel that pain by proxy. I, um, I'll, I'll see you later, mate. I think about anything else to say, but in the end, I just turn around and hurry back inside shelter. Don't hurt the dogs, please. He's just a cartoon. It's okay. But there really wasn't any other way, right? He he will be fine. I'm sure of that. He's a warrior. He can deal with a little pain. Still, I feel guilty that that I hurt my friend. I shouldn't feel guilty though. His quirks are usually endearing, but it's about time he finally started to respect other people's opinions too. Stupid, thick-headed husky. Damn it. I forgot my lunchbox. And I don't have the time to go back to the tavern to get more food. I guess I have to skip lunch because I still need to head towards the turret's control room for a maintenance checkup. I guess some distraction from what just transpired with Run is going to be good. I hope that the next time we meet, we will both have cooled down enough to be able to look in each other's eyes again. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, I'm sure we will. To be fair, this is not the weirdest thing that has happened between me and him. I would say we even constantly grow closer through each shenanigan. Everything is going to be fine. Let's forget about that for now and get back to work. Yeah. Oh. Well, and we unlocked something. It only took hurting our doggy friend to get that. Yeah, for all of you not haters, you have a you have a taste of what may come in the future as an additional addition. You have unlocked the human dog version of the scene. I should capitalize it. Uh, this is a sample of how the scenes are going to differ if the patrons show interest in the inclusion of the human bits mode into the game in the future. Yeah, but I ask people, people actually like what they have right now, and that really makes me happy. So if this is going to happen, it's probably going to happen when I get to the phase of uh, wrapping up the whole story, and I have so much stuff I want to do at that phase. A lot of cleanup, new UI, all stuff like that. So go back to the beginning of this scene to get a choice prompt between the dog and human dog versions. Hmm. Yeah. Actually, we can save here. And in the next episode, we are going to see what exactly happens if you agree to Rune's little experiment. So, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. I'm actually going to record it right away. I'm genuinely excited to see how the scene plays out with the sensor. I never played it for like like that, so this is going to be an experience. So see you next time. Au.